everybody, welcome to Cooking with Liz Super Bowl edition. Today we're going to be making spicy meatballs, chicken enchiladas, and jalapeno poppers, all low carb, all delicious. Hoping they're a home run. I'm an avid cooker and I'm just so excited to be making this for all of you. And I just want you to know it's very healthy and I'm very upset about it, but you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. So let's get cooking. I'm gonna be making 3 things at the same time, so hopefully you're not as overwhelmed as I am. Okay, we're gonna start with the chicken enchiladas, and we're gonna boil the water first because it takes the longest. And for this recipe, I'm going to be using chicken thighs, which I always thought were kind of gross, but now that I'm older, like, they're alright. And then, in the meantime, I'm gonna start prepping the meatballs. It says to add all the ingredients in a bowl. I don't have a bowl, so I'm gonna be using this Tupperware. YOLO recipe. We're gonna use ground beef, 100% full fat because it's cheaper and who cares. And almond flour, which was like $10. It better have real almonds, like almonds, whatever. And we're gonna combine everything together. And as you all know, I'm a kitchen connoisseur, and I wanted to share with you this amazing tool that I bought that's been a real game changer, and it's called measuring cups. So before, I used to use red Solo cups, and it just purchased measuring spoons. And what I like about these is that it also has milliliters, which is part of the metric system. And believe it or not, a lot of recipes call for weird measurements that I don't know. So the recipe calls for 2 ounces of softened cream cheese. I'm not really sure what that means, so I'm gonna go ahead and put it in here. As you can see, oh, there's a piece of foil. Oopsies. And I guess I'm gonna put it in the microwave. Let's see what happens. Cream cheese softens or explodes in the microwave. I'm gonna put an egg in here. Voila. And it's really hard to do this with one hand, by the way. And, oh, there's the cream cheese. Let's see. Okay, so now I'm gonna put the chicken thighs in the boiling water to make shredded chicken. And I'm going to add the softened cream cheese to my ground beef for the, and now I present to you the Cuban way of doing things. So I'm going to go like this, and I'm gonna open the almond flour. Precision, people, precision. Okay, so now we have the almond flour, egg, and softened cream cheese. And it doesn't smell like almonds, so I don't know. And now we're gonna mix it together, and we're gonna add blue cheese. 3 tablespoons of blue cheese, which smells horrible, by the way. This is, I don't know, whatever. And then, all right, we're ready to mix. Oh, and a 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper. Please hold. Which, I need to go on a rant about recipes and their measurements. It's like, I need 1/16 of a teaspoon, and you have to buy this whole jar, which is like $8, and it just makes no sense. Like, do you really need it? Is it really gonna make an effect on what the food tastes like? In the meantime, I'm preheating the oven to 350 degrees, and you're basically gonna mix this until your hand feels like it's gonna fall off, or you wanna kill yourself. So, you know, whichever one more or less. All right, I just rolled a million little balls, or it feels like a million little balls, because you're supposed to make them tiny, but pro tip, make them big. YOLO, live your life. Time is valuable. It took me forever, and I'm actually like tired. I want to quit. The oven, and I don't know what this is right here. I don't know, this is kind of disgusting, but whatever. I use parchment paper because it's what I have at home. It says to grease the pan, but I don't have grease, so I just use parchment paper. Okay, now my favorite part of the recipe is the sauce. We're gonna use my favorite, which is butter, half a stick. It calls for unsalted, but I'm salty AF, so we're gonna use this one. In a microwave safe bowl, so I'm going to use a cup because I don't have anything else. Now I'm using my handy dandy measuring spoon of hot sauce, half a cup. I'm gonna put it in here, and I'm gonna put it in the microwave for some seconds. I don't know how many. What are you doing, Zoe? Zoe? All right, 2 minutes of this sauce cup, and let's see what happens. I'm praying for not an explosion. 2 minutes. Oh my God, do you hear that? Honestly, it smells delicious in my kitchen. It smells like hot sauce aroma. It's quite good. Nice candle idea. Okay, so after baking the meatballs for 10 minutes, this is what they look like. And this is my sauce. And it says to dunk the meatballs, but they're really hot, so I'm just gonna like do this instead. See? Oh yeah. You know what? It's the Super Bowl. I'm excited. I'm just gonna go crazy like that. Yeah, yeah. I'm pretty sure I just screwed. All right, so now we're gonna make the jalapeno poppers. And yes, I'm bending over so that I can film. This is really hard. And I'm gonna be cutting the jalapenos in half. I wish I could be doing a live video so I could get a better way of doing it. All right, so we cut the jalapenos in half and we gutted them. It took me forever. This is why I don't do these videos live, because it took me like literally 30 minutes and it was so exhausting. And now we're gonna add salsa verde. You guys remember my spaghetti video? There was a trick to opening this. Ah! All right, a 1/4 cup into the cream cheese that's already been softened. The recipe calls for a 1/4 cup of cheese, which I think is just not enough. So I'm just gonna add as much as I want. And I'm gonna combine the salsa verde, cream cheese, and the shredded cheese together. And I'm kind of struggling right now because I've been cutting peppers and I touched my mouth and like half of my face is like numb right now. So it's kind of interesting. But so you put the filling in this like little bag, and I've never done this before, but you're gonna cut it and you're gonna fill it. All right, y'all, here goes nothing. So I'm gonna cut this little corner. Oh, it went into a pepper. Just kidding. Okay. Oh. Ooh, this is awesome, guys. So easy. So far, so good. I've only cut myself twice and burned myself once. So we're in a good place right now. This is the shredded chicken. So like I mentioned, you boil it and then you shred it with the fork. And then we're gonna use this enchilada sauce. You can make your own if you're. We'll prepare your tortilla station with chicken, cheese, tortilla. You're gonna put some cheese down the middle, like as such. Top it with chicken. Make sure you wash your hands. And you're gonna roll. Here we are. The enchilada sauce is boiling and making a huge mess. You can use the extra chicken as toppings, but I'm gonna give it to my dog because I love her. And we're gonna pour. Oh shit! That was not a good idea. That's a wrap. Thank you for tuning in to Cooking with Liz. I really hope you liked this episode. And if you have any recommendations of other videos I should film, let me know. Bye.